Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! It's no every day you hear a name like Cristiano Ronaldo get mentioned in the same breath as Celtic, but that's exactly what's been causing a stir lately, with a Portuguese superstar making a few choice comments that's got a green hat for Glasgow absolutely buzzing. Now, be clear, he didn't say he was signing a contract or packing his bags for Parkhead. But what he did say has sparked a tidal wave of speculation. Ronaldo speaking in an interview that's now been shared and reshared across every football forum imaginable dropped some heavy praise on Celtic. He called them a historic club, full of passion, tradition, and an atmosphere that gives you goosebumps. That kind of talk doesn't come lightly from a man who's played in the biggest stadiums on earth. And let's be honest, when Ronaldo opens his mouth, folk listen. Whether it's about fitness routines or football clubs, his words carry weight. So when he starts talking up Celtic, it naturally sends fans into a frenzy. Could it mean something more? Is there a hidden message? Maybe a hint at something in the pipeline? Or is he just being diplomatic? That's where the rumor mill kicks into overdrive. Now there's no official word or any approach or formal connection between Ronaldo and Celtic. But that's never stopped folk fae imagining before, has it? Football's a game built on dreams, and if there's one thing Celtic fans love more than a derby win, it's a good old transfer rumor, especially when it involves a name as massive as Cristiano Ronaldo. The man's a global icon, a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, and even in his late 30s, he's still banging in goals like he's got a Pointe proof. It's that sort of hunger that Celtic supporters admire. So when Ronaldo says he respects the club, that he loves the energy of the fans and the electric feel or Celtic Park, it's easy to see why folks start making connections. Is it a nod to the passion he's missing in the Middle East? A subtle message to the footballing world that he's still got business in Europe? Maybe it's just admiration, a distance. But in this game, admiration can be the first step towards something bigger. We've seen crazier things happen in football. Remember Larson? Barca Nakamura's free kicks, magic's never far from Parkhead. And when you dig a wee bit deeper, it starts making a strange sort of sense if you squint just right. Celtics, no strangers, they big personalities. They've had their share of legends grace the pitch, and the pull of that atmosphere under the floodlights is something else. Ronaldo, who's spoken before about missing the raw emotion of European football, might be feeling the itch again. In Saudi, he's got the money to comfort, but maybe need a soul. Celtic Park on a European night is pure magic. The sound, the passion, the banners. He said himself, it's one of the few stadiums that gives me chills. Now imagine being him watching Champions League nights with Celtic fans chanting and singing, feeling that fire. It's not that far-fetched they think he'd fancy a wee cameo before he hangs up his boots. And while Celtic might not have the financial might or Al Nassr or the Premier League, they've got history, pride, and a fan base that would treat him like a king. Ronaldo's ego thrives on adoration, and Celtic fans wouldn't just admire him, they'd worship him. But it's not just fans speculating for the sake of gossip. Some insiders, the same ones who got it right about Ange leaving, have whispered that Ronaldo's team's been looking at potential European options for a late career heritage move. The idea would be to blend legacy passion and competition in one final act. Celtic ticks all those boxes. The Scottish Premiership may not be the flashiest league, but it's full of grit, history, and that age-old rivalry that always brings the world's eyes to Glasgow. What better stage for Ronaldo's final chapter than a club that's steeped in tradition and hungry for European glory again? There's even talk that his admiration for Celtic goes back years. Some say he's always had a soft spot for the club after a few thunderous Champions League nights. Whether that's true or just internet legend, who can say? But if it's even half true, it adds fuel to your fire that's already starting to blaze. Could Ronaldo be the next shock headline? at Celtic Park? Or is it just sweet fantasy? Let's not forget Celtic themselves are looking for a marquee move. After regaining the title, there's a real hunger at the club to make a statement to show they're not just dominating Scotland, but ready to make waves in Europe again. The board knows that big names bring big attention, and their name is bigger than Ronaldo's. Even a 6-month deal or something part-time could send shockwaves through world football. Imagine the sponsorships, the jersey sales, the international attention. Ronaldo in green and white hoops. It'd be like something out of FIFA career mode, but sometimes life imitates the game. Brendan Rodgers is no stranger to working with big egos either. He's managed in the Premier League, dealt with the pressures of massive clubs. If there's any gaffer that could balance the madness or a Ronaldo signing with the discipline and structure Celtic demands, it's him. The stars might just be aligning, but again, it's all whispers, shadows, and rumors for now. And yet there's another angle to this whole thing that folk are overlooking. What if Ronaldo's comments are really about playing for Celtic, but more about playing against them? Picture this: Al Nassr arranges a European tour, a few glamour friendlies to boost their brand, and one of the fixtures is a summer clash at Celtic Park. Ronaldo on the pitch here. The roar he's always admired, experiencing the passion he spoke so fondly of. But as the opposition, it would explain the timing, the sudden praise, and the interest in Celtic's culture. These types of games are becoming more common, and for a club like Al Nassr trying to build global respect, taking on Celtic in Glasgow makes perfect sense. Still, even that would be a dream come true for fans. A chance they see one of the greatest ever to lace up boots playing on the hallowed turf of paradise. Whether wearing the hoops or challenging them, Ronaldo's presence would elevate the occasion to something unforgettable. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans, but there's a wee something deeper. Here too, beyond football, beyond the glamour and speculation, Ronaldo in recent interviews has spoken more emotionally, more reflectively. He's talking about legacy, impact, meaning. Maybe it's age, maybe it's perspective, but it feels like he's no just chasing goals anymore. He's chasing moments. That kind of mindset aligns perfectly with what Celtic represents. It's no just a club, it's a cause. It's about community history and a connection that's far deeper than trophies. Ronaldo's been to the top of every mountain. Real. Madrid United, Juve. But maybe now he wants to feel the game again. Maybe he wants to be loved not just as a player, but as a person. And few clubs on earth offer that emotional embrace quite like Celtic. The club's DNA is built on loyalty, pride, and defying odds. Aye, it's a long shot, but maybe that's exactly why it feels so right. Of course there's the cynical view. Take as well. Maybe it's just PR. Maybe Ronaldo's team saw a wee marketing opportunity and decided to stroke the fires of Celtic fandom for some brand goodwill. It's no unheard of. Football's as much a business as it is a sport. These days, a kind word here, a photo with a scarf there, and suddenly you're trending in markets you've never touched before. Celtic fans are everywhere. America, Australia, Asia. And if Ronaldo's planning something global, be it a docuseries, a clothing line, or something with his CR7 brand, then flirting with the boys could be a clever wee tactic. But even if that's the case, the fact he chose Celtic for that moment says something. He could have named any club, but he picked Parkhead, the fans, the atmosphere. That alone is worth talking about. That alone means something, even if it's no the fairy tale some are hoping for. And if we're being honest with ourselves, the odds are slim. The wages, the logistics, the league's profile, it's no exactly lined up for a Cristiano Ronaldo comeback tour. But that's never stopped Celtic fans from dreaming. From Lisbon, Lions to invincible seasons, from 10 men won the league to stopping the 10 in a row, this club's built on defying expectations. So maybe, just maybe, there's room for one last miracle. Imagine the unveiling. Ronaldo in front of a packed Celtic Park, holding up the scarf, smiling that trademark grin. Aye, it sounds mental, but in a sport where anything can happen, and often does, why no dare they dream after all it started with a compliment? Just a few words from a legend. But in football, that's sometimes all it takes to light the spark. And so the question lingers hanging in the air like a last-minute corner at Ibrox. What did Ronaldo really mean? Was it a slip of the tongue? A genuine show of respect, or something else entirely? Is he quietly admiring the boys fay afar? Or is there a deeper connection we've yet to see unfold? Only time will tell. Until then, the whispers will grow louder, the fan edits will multiply, and every Celtic match day will be filled with one more chant, one more banner dreaming of that day. Maybe it's madness, maybe it's magic, but at Celtic they've always believed in both. Hello fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.